Welcome back to Rent It or Buy It, where we look at different apartment sizes in Manhattan and Brooklyn and decide if it makes more sense for you to own or rent, assuming you have enough for a down payment and closing costs. This time we're looking at one bedroom, so let's jump into the numbers. In Manhattan, the overall cost of ownership for a median-priced one-bedroom was $5,845. Take a look at the stats to see how that was calculated. You'll see that we're including monthly charges like maintenance, common charges, and taxes, and we're assuming a 6.5% interest rate. By comparison, in the month of September 2025, the average rent for a one-bedroom in Manhattan was $5,140. So when it comes to one-bedrooms in Manhattan, it makes more sense to rent, but owning could still make more sense than renting, and here's why. First, the gap between owning and renting has narrowed by almost $400 since my last update on one-bedrooms. Second, the scales tip in favor of owning if you can find a building with monthly carrying costs below $1,200. And as of the date of this video, there are more than 250 active listings in Manhattan below that amount. Now let's hop over to Brooklyn. There, the overall cost of ownership for a median-priced one-bedroom was $3,609. And once again, I'm showing my work here for how we got that, including monthlies, and this also assumes a 6.5% interest rate. A one-bedroom rental, by contrast, had an average price of $4,027 for the month of September 2025. That's quite a bit more than owning at more than $400 per month. So when it comes to one-bedrooms in Brooklyn, it makes more sense to buy. But the caveat with Brooklyn is the same as it's been for quite some time now. Inventory is not evenly distributed throughout the borough, especially when it comes to affordable inventory. Some areas are going to have more options than others. Keep in mind that these numbers are borough-wide, so the rent versus buy equation is going to be different for each neighborhood. If there's a specific area that you want some intel on, comment RVB and I'll DM you to get started on a custom report just for you.